Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Some say happy hump day, but it isn't bums that we're working. It's the next best thing. It's arms. We'll be hitting biceps, triceps from various angles. We'll be hitting some supersets here, and we'll be doing the same sort of theme with the pyramids of the DTPXtreme. I feel good this morning. Decided to go for a jog as my 40-minute cardio last night. And who knows what cardio I'll do today. I find it instinctive, depending on how I feel. Depends on if I put on some trunks, go for a swim, or get on the Stairmaster, which is the majority of the time, or get outside and enjoy a run or a mountain bike ride or whatnot, you know. Right, it's an early morning workout for us, so I woke up early, made sure that I had my breakfast, got adequately hydrated, and took my pre-caged about 40 minutes ago. So I'm pumped, jacked, and ready to get into this. So less talk, more action. Caged. So I've just done a couple of warm-ups here to get the synovial fluid and blood into the connective tissue and throughout the joints. Now we are going to be doing a superset with DTPXtreme today. The rep ranges will be slightly different for biceps than triceps though. The reason being, when you're doing biceps, you're gonna have a lot of time under tension where you're gripping the bar. So we're gonna go slightly less repetitions with the biceps as opposed to the triceps. The triceps, we will be doing 30 repetitions to failure, and then 25 repetitions, and then 20. With biceps, we'll be beginning with 20 repetitions, going down to 15, and finishing with 10. So we'll be doing 30 with the extension, and then 20 with the bicep curl, and then we'll be resting. And we'll be choosing our first as our rest period. So 30 repetitions we'll be getting with the tricep extensions. We'll immediately follow up with the curls, and then we rest for 30 seconds. Okay, let's hit this. Okay, we are halfway through this pyramid superset of the DTPXtreme of the first exercise. So I started off with a tricep extension. You'll notice that I put a couple of nylons to the handles on the end of this so I can get a full range of motion, or free range of motion. I chose a weight that allowed me to reach failure at 30 repetitions there. And then I immediately came over to the curls, but chose a weight that allowed me to reach 20 repetitions here. Once we rested for 30 seconds, went back and reached failure at 25 repetitions on a tricep extension, coming over here and reaching failure on 15 repetitions on the dumbbell curl. And then after that 25-second rest, went back, did tricep extensions again, which allowed me to reach failure at 20 repetitions, following that superset, coming over here, reaching failure at 10 repetitions. So now got a couple of minutes rest, which is pretty much up now because I've been talking to you, and now I'm going to start off with 20 repetitions on the tricep extension and coming over here 10 repetitions before going back down in the same pattern as we came up. Okay, so I've just finished the first supersets of biceps and triceps, obviously antagonistic superset, going straight from a tricep movement onto the bicep. However, the rep range is different, so take note. If I screw up, look at the page below just in case my head's not with it. Preacher curl to begin with. Again, I had the nylon straps on it. I learned this from IFBB pro Ben Pekulski when I was over at his gym for 6 weeks last year in Tampa, Florida. It just helps alleviate any stress from my wrists, particularly my elbows. It helps. But if you don't have any problems, you can use an easy bar, straight bar, easy bar I prefer. I started at around, what was it, 20 repetitions. 20 repetitions, as I said, I didn't want that time under tension. And then, once I had that 30 seconds rest, increased the weight. Same theme as on all the exercises, so I'm pretty sure that you'll get the gist of it. So anyway, that's done. Let's move on to the third and final exercise. Alright, that is a friggin' wrap. Again, a superset, antagonistic tricep to bicep. I started off with a dip machine, 30 repetitions to begin with. And then I came over and did 20 repetitions with a hammer curl, and I did 20 repetitions there. After my 30-second rest, I went straight into 20 reps on the dips, and then 15 here, finishing off with 10 reps on the dips and 10 reps here. Exactly the same as every other movement here. I don't have to keep repeating myself. All right, I'm gonna catch you at the entrance here because I really got to get my cardio done, get it over and done with, because I got a conference call waiting for me soon. I'm going to wrap this up relatively quick because I've really got to go and do my cardio as soon as I finish my recaged here. Today's arm workout, just like with any body part, make sure that you do gauge the weight that you should be picking up as accurately as possible. Very often people message me, say, what weight should I be using? I don't friggin' know. I have no idea what weight you should use. All I know is that you should use the weight that allows you to reach failure within the rep guide that I've put on these pages. We're halfway through this transformation now, we're over halfway through. And even though this is supposed to feel like a bit of a break, arms are less taxing obviously than say legs or back, for instance, but it still is taxing as you experience today. Okay, so that is it for today. I got some work to do. I got my cardio to do. I'm going to go see Dr. Jason Watson again for my cryotherapy, work on my elbows, my PNF, and thankfully I have my massage today. Every Wednesday, 5 o'clock, I'll be having my massage again to assist with the recovery, because tomorrow it's going to be lower back and hamstrings for sure. And we got carbs in there, so I want to make sure that I'm completely recovered and rested and ready to attack tomorrow's workout. So if I don't see you at the cryotherapy later, I'll see you during my massage. So Letitia's working on my arms here now. You know, normally we'll choose a few body parts and concentrate on that for an hour, you know, dig really deep into those. And this time we're working on the arms, triceps and biceps, because I just started having some crazy ass cramps earlier. I don't normally cramp. I will cramp in my biceps a little bit after a bicep workout. Like when I come back here, have a shower, as I'm trying to wash my hair, my biceps will cramp a little. But I really did cramp bad earlier when I was on a conference call, and I couldn't even. When I straightened my arms, my triceps started cramping, I bent to my biceps. So this is, yeah, another form of recovery, getting the blood in there, breaking down the scar tissue, improving the elasticity to the fascia. And this is this evening's wrap-up. I didn't do a wrap-up last night because I totally forgot. My head wasn't with it. I am starting to feel the effects of the diet a little bit. I'm missing the ball on a couple of things, and doing last night's wrap-up was one of them. I woke up this morning and I thought, shit, I forgot. Can't do it now, it's too late. So you get it today. Man, this arm workout today was a killer. I cramped pretty bad a couple of hours later. Well, when I got back trying to wash my hair, I was like, my biceps are cramping a little bit, and then I cramped in my triceps as well when I straightened my arms. I've never had that before, so I made sure that I've increased my hydrocharge consistency now, and to make sure that I get plenty of electrolytes in there, plenty of minerals. I actually bought some extra raw minerals to put in my water as well. Because I am sweating a lot now. It is hot, and I am sweating bullets during the workout and through these double cardios, so I'm putting a little bit of salt on my foods now as well. And yeah, I'm at the airport now. I've come to pick somebody up. I've got everything prepped for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I'm going to get up early, have my breakfast, then do my cardio, and then I'm going to go hit a motocross bike. Motocross is fantastic form of cardio as well. I'm not going to have that as my central source of cardio, but it's definitely going to be pushed within there as long as I can stay, because I can't stay consistent enough. I'm not fit enough as I used to be when I was race fit. You know, my forearms get a little bit too pumped now, so I'll just go have a bit of fun, enjoy myself. And then after that, I've got a conference call, then I have a meeting, and then I'm probably not going to be able to get to the gym until late afternoon, early evening. So that's when we'll be training hamstrings, lower back, and carbs. And I've got a doozy, baby. All right, I better get in there and pick up this person, and ciao for now.